Hello, traders. Welcome to the taco stream. We have many different tacos to choose from today. Taco Tuesday. We have ourselves a nice little short squeeze that was bound to happen at some point, but you just don't know when. And that's what makes the market so dangerous. Like you were impulsing down, and typically when you're impulsing down without structure, there's no way to strategize using like traditional technical analysis. So it just ended up being a Trump tweet, a really dumb Trump tweet. Like, oh, we'll just mobilize 50,000 US troops in the largest mobilization of US like battleships, Navy, Army, Air Force since 2003 or 2001 or whatever, since the last like big war. And then we'll just be like, nah, bro, we'll just like leave. I think we're just gonna like leave after all that, which is just bullcrap, dude. It's literally like what I think that is just a strategy to I'll show you. Forget Bitcoin. Bitcoin's rallying great, but it was really the Nasdaq and the S&P that are insane. These huge candles. This like just sedates volatility, prevents a flush from happening, and it just makes, again, it's a really dangerous market. It's just more of this, right? More of the chop, right? Where we know there's distribution going on, there's lower highs being confirmed, and then they sell it off and make like a slightly lower low, same low, but then a rally, then another local lower high, and then a lower low, and then they rally it all the way up to the 200. And it's just this more of the same you're getting, where it's not just a huge flush down like the tariff crash. It's not so much like that. So yeah, preventing all out panic, and pretty easy to do, I guess. All you gotta do is just tweet. So you're already up 0.28% on the new day. A little late, sorry about that. I was out happy hour. Okay, happy hour with good people. So now I'm drinking coffee, man. Drinking a little bit of coffee out of my oil mug. The people think oil, it's over for oil. It's all over, dude. Well, we'll look at oil that did, I think it lost like $1 trillion market cap at some point, but then it recovered a little bit. It's off the lows, still above 100. But yeah, just really the main story was like the S&P and the Nasdaq. The S&P buyers recaptured that 6,500 level. Dude, I really think I gave myself a splinter right before stream on my hardwood. This is really annoying. Ow. So maybe they get back test 6,500 as support, and then if they do that successfully, I mean, 6,700 would be a nice target there. So, what was that? The heck? So, welcome to a little bit of clown world. Tacos, tweets. Trend is not friend. Impulsing down. No higher highs yet. Just a huge rally higher. I'm drunk, man. No, you're drunk, bro. I can even tell I'm not even slurring my words. Hold on, I gotta pop out the chat. Excuse me. What are y'all even saying, man? Like, what are we gonna do? It's like it's a psycho market, man. Like, it is just not for the TA bros. It's for the degen gambling tweet bros. I mean, what do you do? Like, oh, Trump tweeted long that S. I'm good, man. All you have to do is just outperform the S&P 500 as a trader, and you win. So some days it's like this. It's weird. You don't have to be like completely allocated for days like this. Just like you don't have to be allocated for big sell-offs, Yeah, and yeah, that's right. We have a quarterly candle close that has already occurred on the S&P. Here it is. 3-month candle. There it is. Oh man, I haven't been on this in a long time. The S&P 500, the 200, they exceeded the 200 fib extension, which is pretty much it. And now you did have a confirmed bearish engulfing candle. Your first red candle since January 2025, the tariff crash. The beginning of it anyway. They took it down, the first week of April, they took it down right here in this wick before the recovery throughout April into the next couple of quarters. So There it is. Our first red candle in 4 quarters. So you got that going. And the NASDAQ, same thing. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. But no follow through. We don't know. They could rally this for 2 months, you know. But yeah, last time we had a bearish engulfing candle, we had a big sell-off the first week of the first quarter of the first week of Q2. But then every single week after the first week of the second quarter was amazing, and it closed near the highs of the quarter Q2, and then it continued on Q3 and Q4. So Q1 kind of tweezer top, kind of. So it's just something to pay attention to. It's nothing too crazy, but yeah, we did have, remember, you have like portfolios and algos and bots rebalancing when you have quarterly closes. So don't be surprised if like what had been going on, has been going on, could completely reverse. You see it all the time. New candle, new price, new month, new price action, new quarter, new price action. So let's hope that it's not like a 2022 situation where we get 4 red quarters in a row. That would be horrible for a lot of people. But yeah, we are definitely up there, aren't we, in linear? Big time. God, it's almost tweezer topish. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll look at the US or the Dow Jones Pan Bondi top, 50K. Not too bad of a candle. More defensive stocks involved with this blend. But it was actually a bearish engulfing candle. So we'll see how this goes. That's just how your quarterly closed. Your monthly closed too. Oh, Jesus Shams, hello? Wits, man, oh my God, are you kidding me?
Hype in the chat!
Loving the Tuesday taco and tequila stream. W. Mitch.
Bruh, Wits. I'm sorry, I have a really bad aversion to tequila, so I certainly did not participate in the tequilas, though it would have been appropriate because it is Taco Tuesday. I would have also vomited, so I would not have ever been able to feel the full effects of the alcohol and inebriation. So yeah, you can not have your tacos and tequila too, like have your cake and eat it too. You must have tacos and just be vodka. I did vodka, and I don't know. A friend did bring over an entire bottle of tequila. I'm staring at it right now. Not much of it has been drank because only him and my other friend drank some of it, but it's just sitting there. And yeah, I don't know, man. It would take a lot for me to drink some of that tequila. I'll tell you that, Wits, man. But already feeling loosey-goosey here. Woo. So the Dow Jones, big green candle. They what'd they do? They tested. Thank you so much again, dude, for the 100. That's freaking nuts, dude. I forgot the TTS doesn't say, oh, you tipped 100. You did tip 100, and I'm very grateful for that. Much love, bro. Okay. The Dow Jones Industrial Average market participants, they did lose the 2024-25 highs, but they recaptured it yesterday, and they followed it through today with the tacos, but still trading below the 200-day simple moving average. They did recapture 45.7, also some sort of support resistance from November and September of last year. Okay, no big deal. Does it change anything? No. Have you made a higher high yet, even locally? Absolutely not. Just a short squeeze, man. You get, if you don't know, I'm not even saying we're in like some crazy bear market, man. It's over. We're so screwed. I'm not even saying that, but I am saying like when we have been in some of the most insane, terrible bear markets, you get some of the most insane short squeezes that exist in those downtrends. So make of that what you will. If we're in a downtrend, massive short squeezes do historically happen, and it's not a big deal. So, all right, why is chat so lit? Y'all keep, my peripheral just keeps going off, man. All right. Hey, it's Crypto Lawyer. He's coming over from Chicago. Oh, what is this? A Chicago lawyer? It literally is. Okay. You know what they say about Chicago lawyers, man? They represent pretty well. Yeah, they do. So Not even funny. Take a shot. He did what to you? That's gonna cost you. Okay, you want me to do a shot? Come on, bro. What is that? Just do free shots of tequila. That's hilarious, dude. That's like the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. So we'll look at the US 2000, or which is the Russell 2000. They man, what a engulfing candle on the daily, man. Nice engulfing candle. Recapture the 200, but still unfortunately below the 25, 30, 25, 50 level, which is the 2025 former all-time high. You got to recapture that, man. You got to do that, man. So back above a couple levels, but nothing crazy. Let's look at that quarterly candle. Wow. Can you believe it?
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
Can you believe that the Russell 2000 quarterly candle was a record close? Are you effing kidding me? Small caps, only one of the index funds to do that? That is psycho. Psycho. It wasn't by much, but it doesn't matter. It happened. So we did it, man. It's MAGA.
Hello, Mitch. Please take a look at $HLX. It's the closest thing to a pure American helium play I can find. Keep up the good work.
Helix. Yeah, we'll look at the American Helium Company Corporation or something. Yeah, thanks, dude. For the 25. HLX. Helium. Yeah, that was like, that might be the play, man. Let's do it after we just get through these, like, it's a big day, man. Quarterly and monthly candles at the same time. How did the monthly close? Monthly, not so great, but just think about it. Like that swing high from 2021 and 2024, you still closed above both of them. So no problem here on the small caps, actually. So yeah, what was resistance is kind of flipped to support formally this past month. That's insane. So I'm rooting for the animal spirits to return to the markets, dude. Okay, I'm not. What did Michael Burry tweet today? What is it? Shorts are not forever or something, which is very true. And it's like people in business, like in the institutional money business, the side of business, like there are no like perma bears. Like people that try to just like stay short, they lose a lot. They get destroyed because the bulls always win in the end. And that is confirmed with going back to the Dow Jones inception, the S&P inception. Like what was it, the 1800s on the SPX? Can't remember. Buyers always win.
Anonymous tipped $25.
1872.
Dollar Cron Weekly. Nasdaq por favor, Senor Mitch.
Anonymous. Thanks for the 25, dude. We'll look at Cron in the weekly. 25 is the chat, dude. Yeah, dude. We come a long way since global financial crisis. For sure. That SPX, man. This is the monthly. We didn't even look at it. It was the lowest monthly candle close since August of last year. But yeah, you just can't be bearish for too long. Short squeezes are just so dangerous, man. Like you can have a good short and it's like days like today, you could be like still positive P&L on a short you had from like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, or a month ago. And you're like sweating today. Like, whoo, because the rallies are so violent. What was it? It was like the best day on the NASDAQ and I think S&P in a year, like an entire year. It was like the tariff crash nadir when we had some insane rallies. That was the last time we had a move today. Yeah, a long time. Here's your NASDAQ. Lowest close since August, whatever. Okay, so great story. The taco squeeze. Silver was the king, man. I think silver was the most notable of all the mega cap things that exist. Boy, I'll tell you, man, you better had a stop loss if you were short just above that inflection zone bottom, because once they broke it, massive 7+% rally, and they pull it back here. hopefully you get a back test. So they lost the level, they reconfirm it, or they recapture, then you want to see a reconfirmation. If they could hold it here, you could see 84. That would be amazing. You need it, man, on the metals. They've been just getting wrecked lately. Post-COVID crash rally was insane too. But I'm just saying, like, it was a statistic fact. It was like, oh, okay, today was the best day for the index funds in a year. So awesome. So silver did things back above key levels. Gold also recaptured some key levels. What was really cool to see was like the old all-time high from October. They never lost it with candle closes. And then rallied. Bullish engulfing candle confirmed on the daily. And then just recaptured a couple levels like 45, 43, 46, 41. All right. But issue is the previous pieces of data we had. The lower highs, the lower lows, lower high, lower low. So any rally they get, I could take it to freaking 5,200, 5,160, and it's still a lower high. So this is the way we have to look at it until things change. I think what you would really want on gold will be like an opportunity like this and then something like that. And you get like a second low here locally, and then you get a more pronounced rally higher. That to me would be easier to strategize. Again, I think today was a, I mean, just dude, people tweeting about stuff, causing the markets to rip. There wasn't like, oh, dude, look at this beautiful M shape that had been in development for 200 days. No, dude, we were looking at 237-day lows.
Thanks for the TA. Like, subscribe, join Discord.
Gladio, thanks for 20, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Figma. Figma what? Figma what, chat? I have a case of Ligma. Ligma Figma or something. Thank you, dude. Let's look at it. Let me pop this out, man. So I was looking at some chat, man. Never get notifications anymore for stream for some reason. Echolip, what are you doing, dude? I know you're in the Discord. I pinged y'all. Yeah, video went up $9. Yeah. This is a tough market, man. Like, please understand how difficult this market is. Because, like, up until today, if you were like a passive long, bro, you are Moon Boy who looking at 0.5% rally. Oh my God. Like, it was like you've been getting wrecked for so long, man. Since the top. Like, since that peak in late January, you're still down 9+%. But my God, dude, a rally of a 3.45% today. That's huge. So look at us right now on the NASDAQ futures at highs of day. You do think we would probably see this inflection zone be tested, 24K to 24.2. Probably where they would take it from here. It's going to rally. But just imagine, like, anywhere they take this thing that ends up lower than the previous highs. I mean, that right there, like that's still downtrendish behavior. Like, so that's why it's such a tough market, man. REI. Wits, how much for a shot? I don't know, man. Like, Brad, we'll let Brad answer. Brad can be my shot, you know, shot, what is it? How does it go again? My shot pricer. Brad TA. Only one. He's allowed, okay? Chat can weigh in too, but probably Brad. Brad has to. Okay, he's like my manager, kind of. He always has been my manager. He's always like, dude, I don't know, man. And I'm like, Brad said no, okay, then we're doing it. And then he has to come along for the ride. All right, so, yep. Anyway.
What's up, Mitch? Can we look at CRWV entire charter Gartley type 2 return?
What's Oregon JB? Thanks for 20, dude. CRWV. Yeah, we'll look at it, dude, okay? We'll take a super gander as the NASDAQ continues to rally with no wicks to the down, no wits to the downside. Wits, you there, man? You're not witting down. Strong squeeze continuing. on the U.S. futures. And then we haven't looked. We should just we look at gold, silver. We look at the index funds. Let's look at silver on the monthly real quick because I'm very interested. I didn't even look at it. Monthly. Oh my God! Look at that monthly. Yikes, bro. That's a nasty bearish engulfing candle. A 20% candle. And that's excluding the Mania top 121 wick from January. So we did bearish engulf, but it's not about the candle. It's about the fall through. But that was pretty ugly, man. And then the quarterly on silver, real quick. We do love silver, man. I'm wearing silver chain, dude. 3 months. Oh, dude, highest quarterly candle in
20 towards the shot fund.
Oh, what's up? What my? What if we do a 25 Belushi shot? Brad, what are you talking about? I thought you were about to be like 100 or something. Okay, what are you doing? This isn't 2019, bro. This isn't the Vet Moonboy era, all right? I'm a happily healthy man. And by the way, Jesus chimes, because silver, highest quarterly candle in human history, while it was down from its highs 38.5%. That is the most psycho thing ever. Like, what? Fan funded shot stream. Oh my God, dude. How am I getting to? I have a dinner this evening that I have to attend. So it's gonna be very interesting, man. Very interesting. Okay, so also, no way, dude. Look at gold. Highest quarterly candle close in human history, though it was off its highs by 16.7%. 8% chance. Yeah. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't like, you don't have to gamble. Oh my God, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I have to break the seal really bad. So, yeah, we're gonna get these requests. I'm gonna let y'all all ruminate on. We have 21 minutes till the Bitcoin. The first. Oh my God, we're gonna break the streak, dude. 5 months in a row of red closes on Bitcoin. Finally going to conclude with a potential bullish reversal candle to a degree. Maybe it could be if we get a nice fall through candle, a green fall through candle next month. We might get a reversal candle. It could be like some sort of inverted hammer looking S. But look what they did, man. The old resistance from 2021, they might have flipped us to support. So, you know, I'm optimistic. All right. I know Bitcoin could get wrecked, dude. Let's go. It's what about, man.
Carl tipped $25. Tip train. All aboard. Let's look at VAX.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
We're closing the door, man. We're closing the door.
Very bad, boys. Very bad.
That was for my liver. Okay, I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick. We just want to get through these first ones. You give me 10 seconds or give me a few minutes. Y'all ruminate on what's gonna be for an actual shot, not a gamble, dude. Okay, what would be like a confirmed shot, Brad? Make it worth it, okay? I don't know how much my little liver can take. I'll be right back. Like button, bell, sub, or all be destroyed. Be right back. Bro, I'm sorry. I like, dude, you know how I am about like just women mooning and singing. Like I sometimes just can't choose what songs come on. And I'm telling you, man, I know the vibe. Okay. I literally know the vibe, and this is just not it. It's not been the vibe. Hello? So we're just gonna switch gears here. It probably turned a lot of people off. Because it did turn me off. Let me see if there's like okay, it's a little better for now until someone starts singing, bro. Okay, anyway, we're really interrupted. I don't know what y'all came up with, but Wits, whatever you think is fair, do your worst, I guess, right? What did Brad say? Mezzo Gamma, what do you say? Oh, we're going to the Great Plains, man. Okay, so we looked at Bitcoin. We can look at Ethereum. Pretty cool that, like, at least that little structure flag, it was defended, I guess, as support at the same place as 1956. Because if they lost 1956, we are so screwed, man. 1728 on DEX, but they did. They held it. Engulfing candle yesterday and a rally follow through candle today. So maybe there's something to that, man. Maybe with a new quarter, a new month, it will usher in the change of the hearts of the bots, and we get some sort of huge rally. I would be satisfied if that occurred. All right. 420 for a tequila shot, dude. That's like, I don't know, man. I mean, that's a lot, right? I mean, that's kind of like crazy. I don't know, like Wits 200 and something, man. Just to be fair and not like absurd and not like too much of a gatekeeper. I don't know, right? Tequila, dude. You don't even know the story of my version to tequila. We don't care about the TA anymore. Yeah, because you can't do TA on these markets, man. You cannot, like, the only place where TA is kind of interesting a little bit to me, just off the top of my head, Apple, dude. Remember the M shape that they kind of saved by the taco? Because it looked like it was about to be real bad, you know, till they tacoed. The Taco Tuesday came in, that huge green candle up 2.9%. So you're starting to maybe react at the 886 here. Weird context for the M shape. Gartley bat, the Bartley or the GAT. So you wonder if this is going to usher in a wave up, a big wave up back to at least 275. I hope so, man. I hope so for the sake of all humankind. 200 per shot. Whatever, dude. You know, it's gonna be more reasonable and right. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to be fair here. I have to like break the bank, but also at the same time, it's like a shot, so it's my liver. So yeah, Apple had a good day today, and it's the only one that was like, oh, okay, cool. Like Nvidia was insane. I mean, like what a candle! Like what a ridiculous psycho candle. But besides the short squeeze, there really just wasn't. Jesus Christ. But wait a second, doesn't Google take 30% of the super chats wits? Oh man. Good God.
300 for the day is fair. Drink up, Mitch.
Okay, let me get over there. Yeah, Buffett, they did sell, right? Probably. Thank you so much, dude. For real, we'll do it. Thank you, man. I only am like not as excited because I'm like, crap, I have to like do this shot now. But I'm very grateful, man. But yeah. Thinking about Apple, Berkshire Hathaway did sell a huge amount of Apple, but guess what? It is still Apple is still Berkshire Hathaway's single largest holding in the holding company. So yeah, I am over here acting like it wasn't gonna happen, dude. Like, I mean, like you never know, man. You never know. The good news is like it's only one, right? Like it would never be two, because yeah, that's just not gonna happen, man. I mean, I think like two people contributed like 45 total, so I guess it would be like 150 more for two shots, but again, that's not gonna happen. So I feel pretty safe that one shot's that's it, and we'll be fine after that. But who's pinging who here? So anyway, with that squeeze on Nvidia, hey, what's cool is what they do yesterday. They took it to the target area, 165. It's an inflection point from July last year and September last year. I mean, those are swing lows. They took it there perfectly, and that's where the algos and the bots stepped in. The bids came in. But the problem is, with all it being almost a 6% rally, no technical event has occurred that has changed anything from the current context, which is lower highs and lower lows from previous lows. So they could take this effing thing back to 179, 180, and it would still be a lower high, if not the same high of the lowest high. So just keep that in mind. It is great though. 164.93 was finally tested, but successfully tested for now. Monthly? The monthly? We'll get this shot here. We'll get a shot. Don't you worry, man. Monthly. Lowest monthly candle close officially since August. Like 200-day lows on the monthly. And then the quarterly bearish engulfing candle. But the last time we had a bearish engulfing candle on Nvidia was in January. But hey, remember, the first week after that bearish engulfing candle was painted, Nvidia, I'm talking the first 6 days, Nvidia lost 20% of its values 6 days after this effing 3-month candle close. That is what's so crazy. But then, after those 6 days, for the remainder of the new quarter, Nvidia rallied 82%. This is like, it's crazy, dude. What happened last year? If you think about Q1 into Q2, where you started and then where you ended, undefeated. So I'll just leave you with that on Nvidia. I guess I do owe this shot of tequila. We will look at helium. We have requests we're going to be looking at, okay? Wits is a boss. Absolutely, man. Turn these lights on. Sun's going down on my side of town. But no lonesome feeling. No lonesome feeling with y'all. With my attendees, the P&L. Come on, man. Like, let me get the shot. Can we get ones in the chat for whiskey, twos in the chat for tequila? Because I'm really looking at this tequila and I want to throw up. I got whiskey right there too. Black label, Johnny Walker Black label. Whiskey would probably be easier on me, but one for whiskey, two for tequila. I'll just see real quick what y'all have to say. Okay. Yeah, I don't either, Brad. I don't either. Okay. I'm drinking in general, but I don't know. Like this past... Dude, I don't know. Something about the party and it's like, or something about the P&L. The P&L has been bringing it out. Like, dang, dude, I've been doing this well. Why would I not party? Okay, we have a lot more ones than twos. Wait, what does Wits want? Wits said whiskey's... Okay. The ones had it anyway, so thank you. Okay. Dude, don't do it, man. Don't drink on stream. You haven't drank on stream in like 2 years, man. Check the P&L, bro. That's all that matters. If the P&L's good, life is good. Are you falling off the wagon, bro? Yeah, bro. Falling off the wagon. Oh, I can't tilt it so you can see, but it's there. Pianos are important, but nothing. But literally nothing, dude. Austin with an O. Where's the wheel? No wheel. There's no wheel, dude. Okay. All right, let me open my sparkling water so I can chase this S. All right, this is to Wits. This is to the P&L. This is to 1.6 million in 3 months. Literally. Cheers to you. You're all amazing. I love you. Type in the chat. Yeah. Woo. Drinking's bad for you, man. Really? Drinking's bad for you? I know. I literally know. Okay, so I know people are like, dude, could you just get to like the TA, bro? We don't give a crap about you. Just do the charts, man. Oh, wait, I do that every single time, man. Every stream. Okay. So got NVIDIA up, but nothing changed. Tesla up 4.6%. Nothing's changed. Up like 0.8% after hours. Okay. Okay. But it's not a trend reversal. You're kind of in no man's land. I guess they recaptured. They held on to 361, which is fine. But, like, dude, remember, you have to recapture 414.50 and then reconfirm it as support for it to be amazing. There's just too much that has to be done here. Too much has to be done. But it was a great candle, man. Let's look at the monthly. It's a reflection stream. Not good, man. Lowest monthly candle close since August. 200 plus day lows on the monthly close. You lost the 414.50, which is a big deal. Let's look at the quarterly. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. Oh my God, it was a 17.34% quarterly loss. Disgusting. I mean, just gross. That's it. I mean, 300, it's like a nice target till they recapture 414.50, and then we're good. Okay, cool. Oh, we didn't look at oil. Let's look at oil real quick. People think it's over for oil. I mean, maybe it is, dude. Maybe you're right. Maybe they're going to end the war. Chat. Maybe it's just done. They did bearishly engulf on the daily. I'll give you that. And they did test $100 again, and they held it 2 days in a row. What was once a resistance for so long throughout the ages, resistance in 2012, resistance in 2011, resistance in 2007, multiple times. It was once support in 2014. What was once all those things has been successfully regarded as one of those things again, which is it has been broken, is now confirmed support not once but twice. And that's it so far. And they might do it again today. Like they could take this back down to 100 once more. It's fine. But if they keep holding it, given enough time, 110.55 and beyond would be your target. But yeah, it looks like it's selling off now, about to go negative, and it is now, well, it's up 0.12%. But yeah, it looks like you're going to get more of a shadow on the bottom side. But you wonder if this bearish engulfing candle is real, if it's going to catch fall through. You'll get a lower candle close today than you got yesterday, which the lowest, or that candle close yesterday was 101.55. So there you go. And guess what? We have a new month. We have a new quarter on oil. How did that monthly close, dude? Oh my God. What a close. Highest monthly candle close confirmed since June of 2022. So we're talking 1,370 plus day highs. What a close, man. So yeah, of course you're gonna get, it's the new month. Look at it, dude. We got to get a shadow to the bottom, so we have nothing. That, yeah, sell it off, whatever it does. They take it 75 and it's actually 78 and it's pretty cool. Still pretty cool. You can't even believe it. No one would believe it at that point. But yeah, it was a huge. How about the quarterly? What a freaking crazy quarterly, I bet. Wow, a 77% 3-month candle. 77. Where's the... This stream brought to you by Johnny Walker Black and sparkling water. Beautiful. All right, we have Bitcoin monthly. Ooh, God, the quarterly, dude. That's ugly, dude. That was an ugly quarterly close right there. We got to play Jesus Chimes, all right? Lowest quarterly candle close since July of 2024. What was that, like 18-month lows? But they took it down to 60 to test the previous 2021 cycle top as support for now. The bearish engulfing candle from Q4 2025 was confirmed with a Q1, lower close than that candle close. So gosh dang, man, pretty ugly. There it is. The monthly. Okay, cool stuff that it's they broke a 5-month losing streak with a green close, a higher close this month than the close we had last month, but barely. So you'll probably get a shadow to the downside, but hopefully we can get some sort of higher close this month than we had last month, and that could be a candidate for a reversal candle. But we'll definitely see. Crazy to see that bear flag, right? That they broke the bear flag on the daily 4-hour March 27th. And look how they're just, yeah, they went down, they liquidated some guy who was crazy leverage long. They tested the 2021 cycle low, liquidated the dude, and then they ran it up, and they're just testing the bear flag's old demand line as a supply line now, and that's it. It's not any higher. It's so crazy. He did what to you? Good luck, dude. Ain't no one here dishing it out, man. Market's been too bad. Like, that's why I felt kind of comfortable I felt kind of comfortable bringing it out. Like, good luck, dude. Yeah, 200 for this. But because like the market's been so bad that like no one can afford it except wits. That's it. That's where we're at. All right, let's get to these requests, man. I got to, because I got dinner. A dinner to attend, a dinner party. There's been a murder at the dinner party. All right, first request was Helix, HLX, Helium. Oops. Drunk typing. Helix Energy Solutions Group. Well, you certainly had a good 3 months here. Oh my goodness. That monthly, man. Wow, what a monthly, man. That monthly is kind of crazy, dude. Helium looks really good here. Kinda, right? I mean, like, not like absolutely insane, but you can see the momentum shifting. You can see the higher lows. You can see how they've already formally see the thing is, like, the Helium 2022, man, right? The key level was like recaptured. They lost it. They recaptured it, and then they spent like from December 2020 all the way to September 2022 reconfirming its validity as support again. And then they broke that $4.93 $5 level. You see these swing lows, and it just went on a crazy run up till August 2024. They sold that off, and now it's running again, dude. Like, you're kind of, man, that's really good, really, really good, actually there. And I think they broke this 935 resistance this past month. I think that's really good too. These swing highs back from 1997, 98. Remember the Nintendo 64 peak, the Beanie Babies and the Pokemon highs right there. They broke it, man. So my Helix Energy Solutions Pokemon, I choose you. You back tested it. So yeah, but they've broken it from 2017 to 2020, and it was just a false bullish breakout. But the context is pretty good here. How they we have higher lows now. So I think like maybe targeting for Helix 1572 if they're gonna really run it to the next big resistance from 2000. It's actually pretty good, man. Helix. This is definitely an asset that looks like it's turning around. Just changing form. Oh, thank God. For a second I thought maybe my screen wasn't on. You can see this. Three or more likes, dude. There's not enough people to like 300 more times, dude. We're screwed. Okay, so in the end, yeah, Tamagotchi. I had a Tamagotchi, dude, in the 90s. Heck yeah, dude. I was back when my uncle worked at the Weather Channel. I remember I was staying at my aunt's house in Atlanta. And my uncle, I was just meeting him. I think it was like one of the first times, and he took me to the Weather Channel. But like, I don't know what I did, but I had my Tamagotchi, and like there was this pot. Like, I don't know. It was like, it looked like it was an aesthetic piece of art pot at my aunt's place. And then I had been really working hard on my Tamagotchi. I've never told anyone this before in my life. Okay. So y'all the first ones ever knowing. I opened the pot and I put the Tamagotchi in it. For some reason, I was like, wasn't supposed to have it. It was late at night and I just wasn't supposed to be messing with Tamagotchi, and I hid it. And then like I came back to it, and the pot had like nasty rusty water in it, and it ruined my Tamagotchi. And it was like, what the are they doing? Why was there water in that freaking pot, man? I'll never forget that. I was like, what a stupid thing to happen. So like, if you're ever gonna, if you have a Tamagotchi and you're ever gonna put it in a pot, be sure to check and make sure whatever pot you're putting your Tamagotchi in, there's no water in it. Okay, just PSA. He looks pretty good, man. Like, this might take a long time to play out. Dude, they could chop for a long time. They could come back and retest 6, but like this actually looks like they're trying to shift momentum, right? Like, they've done the spring back test. They put in a higher high than the previous highs, and they put in a higher low than the previous lows. So like this 1572 could be like a hard target here. It's actually like not too bad, man. Not too bad. And someone out there will be like, bro, For real, it's like a shark with a type 2 return, and that might be far-fetched, but yeah, dude.
Mugs tipped $25. What's good, Mitch? May you check out Dollar Alloy.
It was a mug, dude. Dude, I'm gonna have to call this place. We're gonna have to, like, shoot, dude. I'm gonna be so late for this dinner, man. Oh, I'm gonna have to call him, dude. But too many requests. This is what I was scared of. Kron on the weekly, dude. Kron's on the weekly. Chronos Group, and they do weed, and this cannabis. I think it is cannabis, dude. Don't you know how bad cannabis is, dude? What are you doing? Oh. Hold on, music stop. I'm burping because of the alcohol. Chronos. Oh my god, dead money for years. Like straight dead money. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I remember this one, dude. It was an old harmonic that actually played. It was beautiful. Like it was godlike. Like supports, M shape. Look at that run. And then just lower high than previous highs. And then eventually rolled over to all-time lows. And then died. Ugh. Not all-time lows. I guess it went. Let's see here. So what's it doing now? I mean, this is something I look at and I'm like, I'm good, dude. I'm good. I work hard for my money. I don't want to put my money in this. I'm sorry. Well, I guess trying to hang on to the 200 moving average right there. 259, that resistance from 2017, they're trading below it. So until you recapture that and reconfirm it, kind of got to be more neutral. You could understand like how the upside could be extremely limited if like zero, right? So until they recapture 260 or so, kind of weird. It's not a good reward to risk level, right? Because when you're up against resistance or you've failed to break resistance a couple times and you're trading below it, it's just kind of like, let's just wait for it to recapture 260 and then maybe we could reassess there. And if it does recapture 260 or so, 313 would be a target up to like 360, then 440 maybe after that. But yeah, that's kind of where you're at. Maybe double bottom. Well, double bottom, but like a big run already happened at the second low, and you just don't know. It could be a range. I would just say have your alert set up above 260. If you hear the beep, we would then probably want it to correlate positively to said support resistance, right? That would probably be easier to manage risk, right? Resistance flip support. And they confirm it, easy to set a stop, pretty tight stop with good upside potential, but they're below it now. So anyway, thanks so much, dude, with the Chronos, man. Chronos in the chat, dude. All right. So we're trying to plow through this. Chronos, Figma what? Incoming bans. Figma Technology Services. Oh, hey, nice. The bear flag played out. Nice. I don't even know the last time I've been here, but that beautiful bear flag. But my double bottom, bro, dude, double bottom at all-time lows. Yeah, maybe, dude. Maybe they're gonna do it. You can take a chance if you want. It's up almost 5%, but typically what you want something like this. You want a second test, not like that, but you want typically some sort of like high or low. You want a form of local confirmation. You have one bottom, you have a second bottom, but you want your second bottom to be confirmed as support for the strongest edge. But the issue is it's like you're looking left and there's nothing here. It's like price discovery. So, not my favorite. That's for sure. Terrible trend. Terrible trend you're in. If you want to try to, all I can tell you about this one, you better not own it below 20 bucks. 1985. That's it. That is it on Figma. Sorry, dude. But hey, man, you want to take a shot above it? Go for it. Claudio. CRWV. Core weave. We're weaving through the quad into the gymnasium. Kind of interesting here because they're trying to hold on to that support that takes you back to April. I want to see M shape per se. Someone could try to paint a shark here. I mean, it really could be painted. I wonder if Scott Carney's software would pick this thing up. It's kind of tough. Like 886. My God, dude, they are 886 in that S. Very interesting here. 886 right there. At the candle low close from yesterday. So you wonder if there's a reaction here. There definitely some divergence kind of immediately out the gate happening on CoreWeave. So you might be at a level that's interesting, but you've been in a downtrend for a while. He's gonna want, if you stay above maybe 65 to 70 bucks long enough, I think you might be good here. Above 72 is like really good. But yeah, 12%, man, on the day. What do you do with that? Like, okay, it's up 12%. Man, what happens if like oil rallies and oil's going to 110.55, and it was just a short squeeze today to get dumb money to just be like, bro, look, green candle, buy Jim Cramer. But we already looked at everything and like they were great green candles, but they have done technically nothing has changed. Like you're still in an intermediate downtrend. No higher highs, no higher lows. The only thing that happened today was you conclude the lowest low of the intermediate downtrend was concluded with a massive green candle, and that's fine. But until you're making consecutive higher highs or lows again, it's just got to be a little cautious, man. You can't go chasing green candles just cuz. But nice shark here on CoreWeave. I hope it's real, bro. I really do. I hope it's all real, man. I hope you know, the short squeeze continues for the next year and we're at all-time highs. And Trump's stupid tweets, because they are stupid. They are market manipulation. They are preventing flushes. If he's not tweeting, the index funds are a lot lower right now. That's all I'll tell you, man. They would be. NVAX, Novavax. Well, whatever happened on this happened. I remember back here we were like, bro, what you want is this, and it literally happened. I wish we could find where this was. April 2024, March 2024. We got to go back. Someone needs to go find this because it literally did the type 2 return at the key level, and it literally gapped up and went berserk, and that was it. That you never saw it again. This is terrible though. Right now, no thanks. I'm good right now. You're failing to break some resistance. Yeah, look, they tested this 2009 levels resistance, and that was it. So, but yeah, back here, your butterfly type 1 reaction, type 2 return. And then they, I guess they earnings. It was an earnings breakaway gap, and then it hasn't done anything since then but sell off. So at the 200 moving average, we'll also take a negative momentum in the bearish control zone. To me, it doesn't really look like a valid entry right now exactly, because it's like, where's the inflection point that is correlating to? It's not. So that's the problem. Like maybe a higher low. But even if it's a higher low again, it's like, how do we strategize? There aren't any valid inflection points. for you to manage your risk with entry, stop losses, and take profits. So it's kind of tough here. Like even if it rallied, like it's tough. So right, just because like I can't construct a trading plan optimally doesn't mean like it can't rally and doesn't look like kind of decent-ish. It looks decent-ish because it's got the higher lows and the higher highs for a while. So oil, what? Oil trading, what? Dude, it's not over for oil. I'm just being real. Like, if it's over for oil, I'll be chugging way more whiskey. Okay, you got my word there. It's not over for oil. Like that pump on the stock market should have killed oil, and it didn't. Oil is still above $100. Oil above $100 is a little concerning. It just is. After what we saw today on the equities market and the metals market, things should have been a lot worse for oil. Okay, ALOIE. Alpha and Omega Semiconductor Limited. What? No. Realloys. Realloys. Nice trend for a while, man. Maybe buying climax though. Yeah, you'd been trending off the highs by 65%. Yeah, something like that. I mean, this thing had been uptrending for a while, dude. The time to care about this is when the composite operator was accumulating a position, clearly. And that was like 168. 120. This zone down here, this was the Wyckoff accumulation schematic by the looks of it. This was your like partial decline. Really love how they held that 200 there. And then the sign of string was a breakout. 420 was the resistance. I've been uptrending ever since then. And yeah, they took that thing to probably profit taking level at $22. It's still an uptrend, still below the 200 moving average, but it's just tough. Like I don't really know. It's just that could have been a buying climax. It could be over, or like it's not. I mean, like it's really tough. How would you long that here and even in November? So realloys. Metals and minerals. I'm sure it has probably something to do with alloys. Risk management wise, I don't like. Do I see a structure locally? Do I see a form of confirmation locally? I don't see any of that. So it can be in an uptrend. It could pivot and rally higher, but there doesn't have to be a discernible edge. That is I think the hardest part about what I do is like getting through to people's mind that like just because the framework that is I try to teach here that I've learned from people that put their life's work in research and technical analysis, just because that framework doesn't exist in current time on that particular chart, it doesn't mean I'm bearish. It just means it's like there's not a 70% chance or a 60% chance that it's going to pivot here and rally. So if it doesn't, then like you could flip a coin and it very well could rally now immediately, right? So yeah, they're holding like 940, below 940. Yeah, you maybe want to look out, man. You're probably looking at this thing. You probably requested it because you're like, dude, look at 945, the high from 2023, the high from 2025, the low from February. Okay, if it holds, sure. You know what you would probably want though? Like if you asked me and you maybe that then it's like, oh, okay, local structure, a lower low double bottom, but they broke the support, but they couldn't do anything. The sellers couldn't do anything. The buyers recaptured it and they reconfirmed it. That's what I would want. I would want like just more data. Remember, this would be what is considered a liquidity sweep. That's a liquidity sweep where they break the key support. They stop loss people. They grab those shares, and then the spring occurs where they recapture the key level, and then the spring back test where they reconfirm the validity of that area's support occurs. It's like multiple things. That's how you gain an edge. And then it's like one bottom, then the second bottom. So this is not just all these things happening. It is also a like structure. It's a form of confirmation. It's like confirmation within confirmation. So all those things is what you really wish you could have if you wanted a true discernible edge that increased your probability greater than a freaking coin flip, that it would be going way higher. For now, I think it's more of a gamble. It's more of a coin flip, even though, yes, you are at 945. So you could scalp and take a higher risk here if you wanted to. You might be able to post an entry here, stop loss somewhere at like below 9 and see if it runs, but you don't have an edge. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. Okay. Anyway. All right. That was the last request. That was Mugs. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Woods, again, man, for the whiskey shot. Oh my God. Whiskey shot. Okay. Here is your oil. People are like, dude, it's over for oil because it had one bad day. But no one even cares it stayed above 100 again. Oh my God, dude. It was the moon boy. Ugh. Type of day. So look, chat, I got dinner to attend. I'm late. I'm already late for it. So just keep in mind what's going on here. It was a great short squeeze. It still is squeezing really well. But until they're making consecutive higher highs, higher lows, you're still in an intermediate downtrend, and that's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world, man. It's okay. So just be cautious, man. Short squeezes happen. The biggest short squeezes happen in the downtrends. So pray for everything. Pray for a Jim Cramer inverse tweet. I guess pray for more taco, because taco is the only thing driving this market right now. So I'll be back, man. Until next time. Respect the team. Hey.
And the woods has no voice, but the
Hopefully I didn't hear anything I just said. Whoops. Okay, everybody. I forgot to move my mic. Okay, chat. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.